Okay, so we're listening to Daddy on the radio, Pledge Drive Week. We're hanging out in Caedmon's room. Say hi, everybody. Hey. See, I turned 6 months old today, don't you? Yeah. And guess what you're trying to do? You're trying to crawl, aren't you? You want to show everybody? You want to practice crawling? Come here. Are you going to go?
All you need is a sense of adventure and a willingness to serve. If you haven't joined Summit Adventure for a course before, they're a Christ-centered, adventure-based ministry, getting people outside of their comfort zones and closer to God. Go to summitadventure.com for more.
Thank you for your support of 88.9 KDUVfm.
Call now to be a part of KDUVfm's Spring Pledge Drive. 1-877-530-5388.
I'm a liar who thirsts for the truth.
Where's Mommy's phone? Can you get Mommy's phone?
Need to feel the scars and see the proof. I use one hand to pull you closer, the other to push you away. If I had two hands doing the same thing, lifted high, if I had two hands doing the same thing, lifted high, and if we just keep digging, we can reach the foundation of our souls. And if we just keep cutting all the chains from our hearts, we lose control. And it feels like giving in, feels like starting over, feels like waking up and you know it's coming. It feels like a brand new. Open your eyes.
Come here. Come here. Go see Mom.
If I had two
Can you come to Mommy?
doing the same thing, lifted high, if I had two hands.
No. Get back up. Get back up. Get back up. There you go. hear Daddy come on the radio. You pay attention, huh? I can see Daddy on the radio. Hear Daddy?
88.9 KDUVfm, Jars of Clay, and their newest song called Two Hands. It's off their new project called A Long Fall Back to Earth, out in stores
Daddy?
A little bit later this month.
Do you
We're
hear
in the
Daddy?
middle of Spring Pledge Drive. We're Carrie and Dale, and we want to thank a few people who have called in their support. Lori in Clovis is calling in with a one-time gift of $100, as well as Carrie in Selma. She's giving a one-time gift of $100, as well as a monthly gift of $40, and Maggie in Strathmore a one-time gift of $100. And right now we're looking for, and we're going to be counting this down all day long. We're looking for 455 people to give a one-time gift of $100, and we can pack this whole thing up, and that can happen when you call this number 1-877-530-5388.
And we want you to understand how important it is, because KDUVfm exists to impact lives in the Valley, but we can only exist with your financial help. And if you think about what the station means to you and your family, and maybe a specific story of why it means so much to you, just know that the artists, the musicians that we play on the radio, KDUVfm and Christian radio in general has a very special meaning to them also, for many different reasons. But I wanted you to hear the specific reason from Jason Roy. He's the lead singer of a band called Building 429.
For my family, Christian radio is hugely important, not because I'm in the industry, but because my son is 3, and this is very true. I can take him, hop in the car, and get ready to drive down the road, and if I flip on the radio, this young man at 3 years old, starting to be able to talk well, but he can sing every lyric of almost every song that comes on the radio, and it says how powerful this music is, that my son, who really, I talk about Jesus with him all the time, but he doesn't really get it yet, is already singing about spiritual truths at 3 years old. And so for me, Christian radio is a huge, huge part of my life. My daughter's 1 year old, and I can't wait to hear her start doing the same thing. There's nothing better in the world than to hear Casting Crowns song come on, or a Toby Mac song come on, and then hear your son join right in and singing his little heart out. Christian music is paving the way for my son to come to saving knowledge of Jesus Christ, and I'm just so thankful for that. So support it.
That's a really big deal.
That makes me excited as a dad of a 6-month-old, knowing, just like he's just said about his daughter, getting to that place where, both of his kids are going to get to that saving knowledge of God. That's awesome.
And so if you think about when you give to KDUVfm, here's what you're making possible. A single mom driving down 99 who has her toddler in the safety seat in the back, with KDUVfm on the radio, the kid starts learning the songs, and you are literally a part of her training that child up in the way of Christ. You could literally be a part of that child coming to know Jesus Christ and becoming a Christian simply by your gifts to this radio station, because you make it possible. You can do that. You can give now. 1-877-530-5388. 1-877-530-5388.
Is that Miss Carrie?